Well, it certainly was a wild night on the Strip as the Democratic candidates for president went head-to-head for a debate hosted by NBC News. Now we have all angles of tonight's event covered for you. And 13 Action News reporter Austin Carter will watch that debate with undecided voters from Southern Nevada. We're going to get to reaction from them in just a couple moments.
But first, let's begin with 13 investigative reporter Joe Bartels with more from the candidates. Joe.
Yeah, well, Todd and Tricia, the candidates spent about 2 hours on stage in a very fiery debate explaining why they should be the next president of the United States, with Nevada and Las Vegas at center stage. Throngs of media from all over the world are here in the spin room, where some candidates sent their surrogates to spin the debate in their favor. But the real fireworks were on the main stage at the NBC News debate at the Paris Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, and there were plenty.
And what we need to know is exactly what's lurking out there. He has gotten some number of women, dozens, who knows, to sign non-disclosure agreements, both for sexual harassment and for gender discrimination in the workplace. So, Mr. Mayor, are you willing to release all of those women from those non-disclosure agreements so we can hear their side of the story?
Former New York City Mayor Mike Bloomberg qualified for the Democratic presidential debate for the first time, and he took shots from several candidates.
I can't think of ways that would make it easier for Donald Trump to get reelected than listening to this conversation. This is ridiculous.
Some of the most fiery from Senator Elizabeth Warren and Senator Bernie Sanders.
We have a grotesque and immoral distribution of wealth and income. Mike Bloomberg owns more wealth than the bottom 125 million Americans. That's wrong. That's immoral. That should not be the case when we got 500,000 people sleeping out on the street, when we have kids who cannot afford to go to college, when we have 45 million people dealing with student debt.
Senator Sanders also fended off attacks regarding his very public dust-up with the culinary union and his Medicare for All plan, which has drawn harsh criticism.
These are hardworking people, housekeepers like Elizabeth and I met with last night, who have health care plans that have been negotiated over time, sweat and blood. And that is the truth for so many Americans right now.
Leadership is about what you draw out of people. It's about how you inspire people to act. And right now we're in this toxic political environment.
The debate transitioned from politics to business. Former Vice President Joe Biden laid out his plans to help minority businesses prosper.
We're going to make sure there's more money available for small businesses in the Latino community and the Black community to be able to get the capital to start businesses. At the Treasury Department.
And there are more campaigns set for tomorrow and also Saturday leading up to the big caucus. And my colleague Austin Carter spent some time with some undecided voters earlier tonight about the debates.